I completely agree with what Kai Green did with the watermelon. You know, given his position, I'm sure a lot of us would have done exactly the same thing to get the sort of fame and progression he's had in his life. Don't you agree?
I don't know, you're starting to sound like some real twisted son of a bitch.
Welcome back, all of you. Thank you again for returning to us for another pre-workout review.
Hoy hoy.
Wahoy. So, yeah, obviously that comes in the form today of Twisted pre-workout by Wads Sports Official. Official. Massive thank you to them for sending us a tub of it. You know, let's see how it goes. I can certainly say the tub looks very interesting, to say the least.
Unique for show. Alright guys, it's taste segment time with Twisted. It comes in the one flavour, Tasty Bits flavour. And that to me sounds like, you know, something a bit rude. Tasty Bits.
Who knows? They got pictures of little sweets in the corner.
Yeah.
So,
jelly babies and...
let's see. I know that they have put a lot of money into the taste and a lot of research, should I say, a lot of trials and whatnot. If you look on their Instagram, you'll see that they have gone to some lengths to really emphasise the taste of their product.
Yeah.
So let's see, you know.
And they do advertise this as more of an energy drink, you know, not just for gym, but for studying and partying, which is interesting.
Yeah, it literally says that on the back. We've got a load of these samples, so the reason we've not opened the tub is just simply because we've got loads of these to go through first, so yeah, why not?
And we can always hold the other tub back for another giveaway in the future. Right, we're just going to give it a swivel.
Swivel oil?
Yeah. It smells really nice as well, straight off the bat.
Like fruity.
So you can tell that flavour's one of the things they hold importantly, like you said.
Exactly. Right, let's see.
Dribble. That's nice, yeah.
It's nice. What does it taste like to you? And I'll tell you what it tastes like to me.
Just sweets, like what you'd get from a candy shop or something blended up.
In the candy shop.
What about you? Like a bit drumsticky kind of?
No, to me, actually, I'll be honest, guys, it tastes like an apple juice.
Yeah, I can definitely taste the apple, but a bit of like...
apple and blackcurrant juice.
You reckon?
Yeah, to me, that's what it tastes like. I'll be honest, it's a nice taste. It's perhaps not as nice as I was hoping for, but I'm talking just only because it just tastes like an apple and blackcurrant to me.
Yeah, we've had nicer, but it's definitely, once again, I think it's the hype factor where you think it's going to taste like
good,
amazing, but it still tastes good.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5 on taste.
Yeah,
mixability's on point as well. That's good.
Just by doing that, not even shaking.
Yeah, it's a nice flavour. Perhaps not as exciting as I was hoping is probably the word. But 4 out of 5, guys.
All right, that moves us into the price segment. So this costs $32.99 UK pounds or $41.55 US dollar doll hair. And what we have realised is you can get it roughly £5 cheaper looking elsewhere, but to keep it consistent, we go off the official website.
Yeah, so that's obviously, like Craig just said, the manufacturer's website, Waz Sports, $32.99. You can get it for roughly 27 quid here and there, Dolphin Fitness, etc, etc. So bear that in mind, guys, but for the sake of consistency, yes, $32.99 for a 30 serving tub. Now let's do that price per serving. That works out £1 and 9 pence a go, very close to £1 and 10p a go. So not bad at all, you know, and you would be able to get that under £1 if you go with those elsewhere websites. The reason I'm guessing they're doing that is they sell cheaper to distributors, and then distributors can then sell forth for a reduced rate to consumers. So yeah, £1 and 9 pence a go, or $1.37 a go. So yeah, again, good scores, not bad. Sim better, sim worse, absolutely sim worse. That on our consistent pricing scale is a 3.5 out of 5 score. You know, you use your discretion, guys. If you get it from those cheaper websites, I can tell you that will be a 4 out of 5.
Really good then.
Yeah, not bad. 3.5 out of 5.
Alright, so let's get into this very interesting Wazzy label. So it's 1 scoop a go, 14.4 grams per scoop, 30 serving tub, no above or below. First up we have Twisty Vits, which is just vitamin B6 and B12, you know, self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Moving into the interesting things, we have Twisted Things with a Z, Astrogen TM, 50 milligrams.
Astrogen, it's normally actually at the end of the label you see Astrogen. It's a patented version of sort of black pepper extract and other bits and pieces. The reason it's in there is for digestion aid. How much? 50 milligrams?
Yeah.
That's the standard dose. Helps you digest everything that's going to come from now on.
Lovely jubbly. Dynamine, 40%, 100 milligrams.
Dynamine, again, something you don't see often, but we have seen. It's a very nice ingredient indeed. Has effects very similar to tear cream, also to caffeine, so bear that in mind. Now the advantages of it are that it's obviously an energy booster, but it also raises dopamine levels in the brain, therefore it'll elevate your mood. So it'll put you in a nice place ready for the gym, get you focused, get you concentrated on the sessions you're going to have in hand. It does all of this while without creating increase in blood pressure, and it also doesn't increase heart rate.
No jitters then.
Yeah, it's also a fast-acting stimulant, so it's quick, it's like caffeine, and it lasts up to 3 hours. So it's it's good to be able to time that. 3 hours is its longest working period. So you can take this, go train for a couple of hours. You're still going to feel it a little bit afterwards, probably to get your food in you and get showered and whatnot. And then you're going to be ready to go to sleep after, or just crack on with your day as per plan.
So we really do enjoy that ingredient, so that's going to work towards anti-crashing. That moves us into Twisted Veins, L-citrulline, 4 grams straight.
Yeah, so that's that's the lowest dose we like to see of L-citrulline. Obviously, it is the concentrated version of citrulline. It's not diluted with malic acid. It's going to be responsible for boosting nitric oxide levels in the blood. So it is going to give you that pump. Again, that is a nice dose.
Yeah,
that is a nice dose.
No complaints with that at all. That moves us into the next pump ingredient, which is L-norvaline at 150 milligrams.
So the L-citrulline obviously boosts nitric oxide levels within the bloodstream, but L-norvaline helps support arginine levels in the bloodstream. So again, another nitric oxide arginine boosting sort of function, going to give you more pump. So it's a nice amino acid to have in.
Yeah, awesome. That moves us into the next segment, Twisted Stuff. Alright.
Very random. So.
Caffeine anhydrous, 350 milligrams.
Sweet spot. That's what I really like. 300 to 350, that is jackpot money time. A main stimulant, it's going to hit fast. It's normally something that does taper off. The Dynamine will keep that going. And so will something else in this label that I have seen. But yeah, main stimulant, going to give you the energy, it's going to get rid of the tiredness, it's going to put you in that mood for the gym, it's going to make you smash it, and 350 is a nice dose.
Awesome. Next up, another amino acid, L-taurine, 1 gram.
L-taurine's been shown to improve energy, it's also been shown to improve mood, elevation and all that malarkey, so it's, don't get it twisted, it's a nice one to have in there. It's you see that in a lot of energy drinks these days, Monster and the like.
Some people argue it also draws out pumps as well and helps with regards to that. So it's a bit of a jack of all trades kind of ingredient. Beta-alanine, 2.5 grams.
Yeah, 3.2 is optimal, but 2.5 will definitely get that job done, guys. It's going to give you those beta tingles, that itching, tingling feeling you get before you train after you take a pre-workout, if it's in that pre-workout that is. It also helps with muscular endurance, so help you get a rep or two more, as it buffers that lactic acid, so it should taper down that burn you get.
Yeah, so you can smash
something nice to have in, very nice.
We do enjoy beta-alanine. Next up is Twisty Juice. This is the next segment. Sounds a bit odd now. Betaine anhydrous, 2 grams.
good old betaine anhydrous, boosting the immune system. It has so many other benefits to it.
Yeah. Athletic performance and other general health, you know, supports blood flow, all sorts of things like that. So
nice,
good all rounder. Finishing off the list is theobromine, 100 milligrams.
So that is your blanket to the caffeine and stimulant effects. They're the analogies we like to use. It's also the substance in chocolate that dogs cannot digest. So don't give your dog any Twisted, is what we say. We recommend that.
It's also going to give some mood elevation and just keep you a bit focused through your workout as the caffeine starts to taper off.
Yeah, it's something that prolongs those stimulants and prevents crash and jitters, which is something we all do like. And that rounds off the label. And something I want to say about the label is also everything is very nicely dosed.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
beta-alanine, you could argue that's 0.7 under what it should be, but guys, that will still definitely work. Very nice label.
Let's see how it comes
Interesting.
together.
Here we go. Okay, guys. So, Twisted. Here we go. This is the bit you've probably been waiting for. It's the effects section. How we honestly felt it during our gym sessions. We want to make a key point in mentioning that we have used this several times at least.
We've even used it arguably to study, which they say you can do this as well. When we've been getting on with some review bros work and, you know, doing some admin works, and it come together well for that as well.
It is a good formula, and you know the label's very interesting, the packaging's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very random, I will say, but nonetheless it stands out.
That's exactly it. In a world of pre-workouts where they're so generic, your eyes will get drawn to this.
Yeah. So effects. How did we feel it? Let's just start by the beginning. You take this pre-workout and it kicks the fuck in. Beta-alanine is very strong with this one. You do get a lot of itching and tingling. Heating element of that side of things is very much there as well.
Even at 2.5 grams.
It's really nice. And the strangest thing is, and this is very strange, those that have 3.2 and above don't seem to kick in like the 2 grammers and 3 grammers.
It don't make sense, does it?
It doesn't make sense, and we've also found that actually beta-alanine normal version rather than the carnosine version seems to hit us harder. Whether that's true or not, who knows, but that's just how we felt it.
I reckon estrogen, the mega good digestion aid, helps push it through more efficiently.
Definitely. What we found is like we say, the heating kicks in, and a focus does kick in, and a mood elevation does kick in.
Yeah,
you feel happy.
Theobromine going to work.
Yeah, really nice stuff. Energy, that dynamine kicks in and continues to kick in. It really does actually last the 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. You don't have a crash, you don't have the come down, you don't have a jittery effect. The caffeine doesn't hit you so hard that you can't focus on what you need to be doing. You know, the mood elevation is definitely there as well. We have both argued that the lacking element of this pre-workout, and when we say lacking, don't get us twisted,
it's still good.
It's still very good.
It's just not up there with the energy and focus, and that is the pump. So pump sort of middle ground, energy and focus coming out on top.
Yeah, they do.
And
they do.
Considering this pre-workout isn't even specifically targeting bodybuilders' fitness things, it's for partying and studying, as I mentioned before. It does a great job of coming together in training. They've got all the ingredients there at good doses. We've had good sessions on this. No negative side effects.
No, it's consistent as
daily
well.
Daily driver.
Yeah, daily driver's the elementary word. It's not unhealthy. It's not for stim junkies. It's not for extreme hardcore pre-workout users. No. And I also would argue it's not for beginners, however.
It's quite strong. It's stronger than you expect.
Yeah, when you see the label and you see the packaging, you're like, oh, that's a happy, friendly, nice, weak pre-workout almost. You could argue it's not. It's not the case. It's actually quite strong.
With 350 caffeine on its own is showing that it's not playing games.
It's not underdosed in any element. Arguably the beta-alanine, but again, like I said in the ingredient section, that is so minute. It's probably not even worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Very nice pre-workout. Focus is good, energy is good, the happiness is good, pumps are good, not quite as good as all the aforementioned.
Luckily for us, pump is the thing we're least concerned with, really, because like we've said this many a time before, you can acquire a pump through your diet, your training style, the weather,
the heat, the humidity. There's so many factors. So we have come to a score in mind. I argue it's a 4.25 out of 5 just because it's, it is a solid daily driver.
Yeah.
It hits all bases pretty nicely.
Yeah, it's not majorly lacking anywhere. Everything's either average or above. I would argue, I was thinking a 4 out of 5 in my head, but I'm happy to round up to a 4.25 out of 5.
Just because it's the only reason we're not giving it a 4.5, 4.75, 5 out of 5 is because
pump.
Yeah, because of pump probably, and perhaps we've had some that hit us harder, which.
But then we wouldn't want to take them daily, so it's kind of swings and roundabouts.
That's the thing with pre-workouts, it's all swings and roundabouts, guys.
It's a playground.
It is a playground. It is a playground. 4.25 out of 5. Very, very respectable score for the Twisted pre-workout.
Boom. Alright, let's round off all these scores on the Twisted pre-workout then. Where do we start?
Well, we normally start with a taste, so I think that's only right that it's what we're going to do. Taste, we gave it a 4 out of 5. The mixability was nice. There was no repeating on us during the workout.
Yeah.
Digestion was also nice. And it did taste nice. The only thing I argue, considering it was called Tasty Bits, it was very, very slightly boring. It just tasted to myself like an apple and blackcurrant Robinson's juice drink.
Appley pear to me. Yeah, like a fruit juice. It's not bad by any means.
More like a fruit juice rather than like a jelly sweet.
Yeah.
That's simply it. That is simply it. Again, 4 out of 5 is a very nice score. That's the same as saying an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 you'd be happy. It sounds more positive than a 4 out of 5 potentially.
It is enjoyable, don't get us wrong, and some people might be scrutinise it less than us and may give it a 5 out of 5.
Exactly that.
So
exactly that.
Discretion is advised on taste.
So 4 out of 5 on that.
That brings us into price, which was
3.5.
Respectable for the effects.
Viewer discretion advised. That's going off the official WAS Sports website. You can get it cheaper, and you can get it cheaper as such that it will fall into a 4 out of 5 category. But again, for the sake of consistency, the manufacturer's website score is what we will do. 3.5 out of 5.
Even then, still not a bad score.
No.
And rounding off with its high scorer is the effects section, which got a
4.25 out of
5. I almost said 15.
Out of 15. Out of 5. So yeah, the most important part, definitely 100%. Cannot go wrong with that.
Coming down only on slightly lacking in pump, and obviously we've had more powerful ones, but we've got into that already. So what's the overall scorage?
11.75
That's
out
actually
of
pretty
15.
good.
Not bad at all.
And if you was to like the taste more and give it a 5 out of 5 and get it cheaper and score that a 4 out of 5, then you're looking at a 12 or a 13 out of 15.
Exactly that.
So bang.
And its highest score is the most important one on the effects section. Like to thank again WAS Sports Official for sending us this. They're a really good company.
Yeah,
They
awesome.
very, very, very nicely sponsored us 6 tubs to do the giveaway. That shows to me that they are a nice company that actually do care.
And that will draw customers in, good customer service. We did a little poll a while ago, and I think like 90% of people said that they'd be put off by bad customer service, and we've seen it many a time.
Yeah.
So these are a great, friendly company. You can tell they put a lot of passion into their products, a lot of marketing. Awesome. No complaints there.
None at all, guys. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know if you've used the pre-workout before and how you felt it. Let us know what pre-workouts you do want us to review in the future. We have about another 30 at least lined up, ready to roll. So we are busy. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. As always,
Stay.
stimmed.
And a little bit twisted.